escucha bien. A ver, esto lo ponemos acá. Creo que ahí se debe de estar viendo bien. Y continuamos con la historia. Quito esto me va a molestar. A ver. Y ahora nos habíamos quedado.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed. They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
Ok, aquí hay otra cajita.
It's a box. How's that gonna help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Y ok, aquí ya no hay nada. Pero si les estoy pegando. Suelta. No, Ok. No, pero si me estoy moviendo. Ya nos quitamos a uno. Tengo que salirme de aquí. No, otra vez.
intercepted
A ver,
call from
espérame,
backup during your last
espérame.
fight. The caller's position is on your soliton radar. You can
No.
engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Espérame, déjenle bajar un poquito el volumen al teléfono porque no quiero que estén llegando notificaciones. Listo. Vamos a buscar cosas. Ok, está ahí arriba. No, Bueno, ok, lo dejamos de lado.
I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your soliton radar.
Ay, no te creo, si me vio. No. Ok, no, ya me volvieron a ver. A ver, aquí tenemos algo. Ok, ahí hay otro enemigo. ¿Hay que darnos prisa?
So, a fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Ok, tenemos una cámara, acá tenemos otra.
This would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
A ver qué tenemos. Ok, tenemos la nueva. Que no sé por qué no explotó.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your special.
No, ahí vienen estos. Ahora sí me dio.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections. Please do your best to avoid being seen.
Ok, no tengo que dejar que me vean. Una.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, Those were cyborg brain casings.
Da, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus, are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperados just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Probably best you stay out of there. We don't want to risk harming any of the brains.
No, pues ¿por dónde es?
Probably best you stay out of there. We don't want to risk harming any of the brains.
¿Será por acá?
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now.
Toma
Any funny
cachetada.
business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
Ok, aquí toca sigilo. Sí o sí. Ok, ahí arriba hay otro. No, 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 no. Ok, a ver. Corre, 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 corre. Y nos quedan los de arriba. Ok, no me vio. A ver, aquí me apunta algo, pero no sé qué es. Toma, zape. ¿Tendré que destruir esos también? No creo, es que aquí me apunta. Pero, ok, ya.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server. Raiden, I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Then send us what you do have. You've already commenced the outline. The Sears program? Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else. Your work is astonishing. And your work is late. We need to sit before our cover is blown. Got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. Make your point.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
Send what you have now. I'll destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in the part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burn.
Well, just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Uy. Ok, a estos no les pego porque creo que estos son niños. Así que esto lo voy a dejar así. No les pego. Creo que no hay necesidad.
Bad news, right? We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
Okay. A ver. Ahora no avisó. Ok, aquí no hay nada.
This bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
A ver, no sé si sea así, pero yo voy a golpear. Ok, creo que sí es así.
Just switch to biped mode. Careful. It can hold you battle now.
No, pensé que lo había derrotado. Pensé que lo había destruido. Ok, ya. Segunda capa que le quitamos. Ah, gracias Romano, gracias. Ay, disculpen que no lo lea. Ok, esta ya es la definitiva.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America. And America has these things called laws.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, out.
Ok, a ver, espérenme. ¿Quién era? Creo que era él.
Any sign of George?
Not yet, no. Our men have split up to canvass the area. You just worry about the kids in the lab for now.
Understood.
No, ¿es este? ¿Guardar? Sí.
Got anything on George?
Not yet. I hope he's okay.
This is my fault. I could have stayed until someone came to pick him up.
Come on. Who knows what would have happened to the other kids in the meantime? Or even now, for that matter.
You're right. They're gonna be in even more danger soon enough. And there's a chance George is still safe. Somewhere.
Yeah. I'm sure he's fine.
I'd better move.
Titan, shall we review the capabilities of your new body?
Copy that. Go ahead, Doc.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with two revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from seized nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption. This is simplicity itself. As your HF blade is linked directly to your fuel cells, simply cut into any source of electrolytes. Say, a hostile cyborg made up of CNT muscle fiber. And your fuel cells will recharge on their own. Rather elegant, wouldn't you say?
I would indeed. It's been great so far.
But the repair process is a bit more involved. A bit more messy, you might say. Most military cyborg models store a cache of biotic self-repair nanopaste in their lower abdomen.
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu to extract it. Cut and take, in other words.
Correct. Once extracted, you need only to crush this unit in your hand to absorb the repairing agent inside. Keep in mind, it is extremely delicate. If the unit should hit the ground, some paste will surely leak out. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly before your foe falls over.
Basically, harvest their organs before their body can even hit the ground.
Rather gruesome, I realize. But then you Americans enjoy a bit of gore, don't you?
I may be a citizen, but I've never really thought of myself as American.
Oh? Well, yes, I suppose I could understand that given your history. But what then? Surely you don't identify as a Liberian.
I don't identify with anyone. No nation, no ethnic group. I'm my own man. Anyway, I seem to recall those gory torture porn movies were pretty popular in Germany, too.
Indeed, indeed. These splatter films are big in Germany, Russia, Japan, everywhere. Well, everywhere.
Es que andan, unos también andan acá en el de...
It all has to do with taming our fears, you know?
Huh?
The desire to feel fear, to taste death, but from a safe distance. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their fears. This...
Okay, Doc, I got the gist. Let's save the full psych lecture for some other time, though, huh?
Ok. Ah, ¿dónde están? Ah. No.
More classified Patriot information was in that man's photographic memory.
Ok. Ah, son los... Ok, llegó el primer loot. Que ya no sé ni desde a qué hora lo habrán mandado. Ok, ¿puede que quién? A ver, depende, veo. Ah, ok, de Ricardo. Ya, bueno, si anda por ahí todavía, pues gracias, agradece. Ya saben que llegan con un poquito de retraso. Tardan un poco en llegar los mensajes. No. De hecho, ahora sí estoy cómodo. O sea, no me cansa tanto, pues.
An artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
Bueno, como el loot que acaba de llegar, chicos, ya saben que les dejo el link en la descripción por si quieren mandar mensajes y que aparezcan ahí en pantalla. Ahí se los dejo en la descripción. Ok, cinemática.
Shit!
Hey, stop right there.
George!
Raiden?
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it. And adios, muchachos.
Unos comprados y otros sí los descargo.
Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out. Surrender, or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Raiden, don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo. Surrender. I won't ask again.
George, are you sure?
I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate.
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
Ok, fin del capítulo. Bueno, ya viste lo que pasó. Lo cortaron a la mitad. Ok, desbloqueamos el traje de mariachi. Personalizar cuerpo de Raiden. Ok, ya desbloqueamos el traje de mariachi. Ok, tenemos 126.000, vale 20.000. Sí. Ok, y nos equipamos este. Atuendo tradicional de los músicos folclóricos mexicanos. Raiden lo compró en una tienda de recuerdos al sur de la frontera en un intento fallido de mezclarse con la gente. ¿Tú por qué? Bueno, no sé qué tanto dicen ahí, pero bueno. Ok, un poco más de vida. Ok, no sé ni qué estoy comprando, pero bueno. Y me quedé sin puntos. No, por lo menos yo no.
Investigating a motive. President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother!
George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more star while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Me been here you go while I got them scone in the base.
¿Al niño también lo cortó?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
Parece que también lo cortó a él.
That's all I needed to hear.
No! It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
Yeah, just remember that.
Raiden, what is this Kenya? You cannot resign!
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on martial all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Raiden. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes, it's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Raiden,
Hold that thought.
No. Vayan a descansar, hay que aprovecharlo.
Patrol ahead.
Military cyborg, you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Guess you better arrest me then.
183-104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
Uy, Abby, ¿qué crees? A mí no me gusta. Ahí sí te fallo porque no... Ese sí no lo tolero. Es que no es que no me guste, es que me hace daño. Si por mí fuera lo tomaba, pero me hace daño. No sé, siempre que lo tomo me suelto del estómago. A ver si no sé por qué será. Sí. Probablemente. O sea, ponle que sí me lo puedo comer, pero no, me hace mucho daño.
Blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Vamos a trajecito de mariachi. Sí, qué malo. Ok, aquí quitamos a uno. A ver, espérame. Ok. A ver, a lo mejor ahorita escuchan ruidos de fondo, ¿eh? ¿Qué pasó ahí? Si ni siquiera le alcanzaba a dar. A ver, como les digo, a lo mejor ahorita escuchan fondos de ruidos de fondo que diga.
HQ, requesting this zone be designated for heightened security. Roger. Upgrading security status.
Si le estoy dando donde me indica. Aquí, ¿qué hay? Una granada. Has ganado un trofeo. Derecho a eliminar. Ni idea de si sea por aquí, pero bueno. Ok, sí era por aquí.
Ryder, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Ryder.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
Say you succeed. Say you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know un great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor, but he cannot...
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those mutaki are doing any more than you.
A ver, sí, yo creo que ya nada más pasó esto y ya. Aquí dejo el directo. Bueno, ya. Sí, no, ok, ya nada más terminamos con estos y ya. Y listo.
You will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
Pues yo creo que hasta aquí dejo el directo, chicos. Ya saben, después le continuamos. Así que pues aquí lo dejo y me despido. Y si puedo mañana lo intentamos.